Good morning, all. Before I deliver my story, let me introduce myself. My name is Sibarani, and I'm from Curahatu to Silaen. In this chance, I'm going to tell a story about the legend of Hanging Rock. In ancient times, in a small village on the source of Lake Toba, there lived a husband and a wife with their beautiful daughter named Seven. In addition to beautiful ceremony, is also classified as a diligent kid for always helping her parents. When they working the fields that the sun are used to meet the needs of everyday life. One day, Ceruni had to work in the fields alone because their parents, without a need in the neighboring village. He was only accompanied by a pet dog named Sitoki. Arriving in the fields, Ceruni just sat, stroking at the beauty of Lertoba. While the dog, Sitoki sat down beside, staring at employer friends, looked like facing a problem. The occasional barking dog to disturb Ceruni if there's anything suspicious around the fields. Actually, the last few days, Ceruni always looked glum. This is because the father will arrange a marriage with a young man who is still considered her own cousin. In fact, she had love affair with a young man in the village and her village. The citizens were confused, not knowing what to do, and began to despair. On the one hand, she did not want to disappoint her parents, but on the other hand, she could not bear to part with her idly young. After pondering a moment and without any result, Ceremony moved from where she said, with the rules, she walked slowly toward Leptoma. Apparently, he was very desperate and wanted to end jumping into Leptoma. While Sitoki followed its master to the edge of the lake, can only be barking because they not knowing what is going on in the mind of Ceremony. As he walked slowly toward Leptoma, he suddenly fell into a hole large stone to get into the base, and it located at the base of a very dark, making the beautiful girl become frightened and sobbed for her dog. However, since Toki only an animal, then he could do nothing but constantly barking around the mouth of the hole. Finally, the girl was getting desperate and thought, I'd rather die. Having said that, for some reason the walls of the hall began to close. Parapat, parapatrok. Gradually stone was getting close and shook her. She took his up inside and immediately ran to the house to ask for help. At home, Shitoki immediately approached Parents Suruni, who happened to already be at home, barking, calling the dog and passing around. Their employer, Shitoki tried to the Suruni in danger. As you aware of what is implied by the dog, Parents Suruni immediately hid for the pit. But then after, Shitoki up to the edge of the hall, with their daughter fell. When they heard scream from inside the hall, Mother suddenly made a torch as a torch for Iswa's already ducks. While the father ran back to the village to ask for help the neighbors. Not long later, most of the neighbors had gathered father home together toward of the hall, where Ceremony Meyer they will create a bamboo ladder, mans, and as illumination. Arriving thought in the fields, Wilder's mother Ceremony said to her husband, Sir, this hole is too deep and opaque. I only had found some of our daughter who said, Parapat, Parapaston, without answering the question of his wife. The father suddenly immediately into the hole and shouted, Certainly, 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 my daughter, we help you. Shouted mother involved. Several times the yell do not get answer from Cerny. Only Cerny voice sound. Fan that then rocked around, it moved up and in on her. The silent who were present at the spot tried to help by holding a rope to the bottom of the hole, but did not touch or help by Cerny. Worried, the father Cerny decided to follow his daughter into the hole. Mom, hold this thought. I'm going down to pick up our daughter. Do not be hasty, sir. This hole is very dangerous. Prevent his wife. Yes, sir. This hole is very deep and dark, said one of his neighbors. After suddenly the sweet father, suddenly the sound of thunder, and earthquake said the passing patch, a slowly do and closed by itself, where in hole finally trapped and cannot be saved. After the second stop at the top of the hole, that had ceremony that had appeared a layer of that resembles a body hanging on the walls of the cliff on the shore. People who saw the incident believe that drop is an incarnation of ceremony, and later renamed it as Hanging Rock. I went to Hanging Rock on the edge of Lake Toba to copy all the trouble and sadness in my heart. That the witness of our promise. And Serun's speech, were resided only Parapat. Then the area around Hanging Rock later named it as Parapat. Parapat has now been transferred and one of the destination tourists in the province of North Sumatra. I think all my story. For your attention, I say thank you.